Those of you in this room would know, those of you who are married and your spouse is there when kids are showing up in your house, and she says, "Oh, I didn't know we had this event." I'm like, "Oh, didn't I tell you?" That type of thing. Only this crowd can understand that. And so she has been amazing. I know there's a lot of volunteers in here, and you're like, "Who is this old guy?" But I wrote a book called Purpose-Driven Youth Ministry many years ago, and I was a full-time youth pastor when I did it, so I wrote at night because I didn't write during the day, and then I coached my kids during sports. And Kathy and I kind of stacked hands. She said, "How long do you think this is going to take?" Because it's a lot of sacrifice. I'd coach my daughter's soccer team, and then they'd all go to lunch, and I'd go to write or something like that. And I just kept saying, "God, I feel God's calling me to do this." And I said, "It'll take a year." And it didn't take a year. At the end of a year, I had my youth pastor read it, Jim Burns, and Jim said, "It's good, it's not great, and this is going to change youth ministry." And so it took another year to write, and every time I read that dedication for like a year, I cried because of the sacrifice that Kathy has gone through in youth ministry. So, baby, thank you for that. Yeah. This is heavy. Thank you. It's nice. It's just heavy. This is my oldest, Tori, and she's been a youth pastor for 5 years. And one of the great joys of my life is watching her love kids and love Jesus. And for those of you, raise your hand if you have children in your own family and you're doing youth ministry and you're wondering, what are they going to turn out like? Can I just give you some hope? My kids are unbelievable. They love Jesus. They love the church. They love their family. She's married to, this is McBee, and he runs our company, Download Youth Ministry. This is one of my best friends in the world, Fadi. How many are DYM podcast people? You know Life with Fadi, hashtag? Or hashtag Life with Fadi. This is my son, Tom Brady, Cody. He's my middle child, and he has a love for Jesus, and went to Africa, texted Kathy and I after his freshman year, went to college to play football, texted us at the end of his freshman year and said, I feel God calling me to Africa, to drop out of school, to go to Africa for 7 to 9 months. Before you shut me down, please pray about it. And which is great, throw the prayer card on the pastor family. And he went to Africa, and Kathy and I was like, we didn't want him to do that. I didn't want him to stop playing football. We were thinking, really, well, where God guides, God provides, son. And then about 7 months later, Kathy and I went to Africa and saw him in his element and speaking Swahili and ministering to kids in the street and the whole bit, and came back to be a medical missionary. And well, don't clap yet. Took all the classes to go to the medical route and got his first B ever. And went, I can't get into medical school with B's, so he turned to business. And that's where he met Fadi. And Fadi has taken him under his wing. And I'm just so proud. And my third child, who's not here, is Cassie. She's 22. She's a senior. She's like mini-me to me. She's intense and insane and driven. And all that to say, I've written a bunch of books. The best-selling book in the history of youth ministry. And honestly, I don't really care about any of that. That really what stands up here is what I care about. And this is way more important to me than anything else. Here's what I know, you guys. Here's what I know. I know because I am friends of these people. I actually just leaned over to Kathy as you were all singing. I said, these are my heroes. And what I know is my heroes want out of this room really badly in 20 minutes. They don't even want to be here now because they go to Universal. And I'm hoping, can I get my family into Universal too? I mean, he's part of it. Okay, good. Because I promised Kathy, this is our 32nd anniversary, a couple days ago. So we flew out early and hung out in Orlando, and you guys, well, yeah, grab me some shorts. So great. I'm gonna ditch. I'm gonna ditch it. Yeah, these guys, they don't want a 45-minute message. Yeah. No. It's really good. It's really good.